not very, very noticeable. They are not noticeable clearly. Not noticeable very clearly. Okay. All right. So we did this one. Okay. So I talked about this, the brushing. Very good. Okay. So in infective endocarditis, what's dangerous about it is that once it goes and it forms a biofilm on the prosthetic valve, it can actually separate or break off from that biofilm, and it can embolize to go to distant tissues. Okay. It embolizes and then travels through the blood or through the circulation, and it goes to distant tissues, causing a clot. When it clots, this is what's called a infective clot or a septic emboli. Okay. When it goes in and blocks off any blood vessel in the circulation, it's going to actually lead to tissue death. For example, it can go into the hip bones, okay, and it causes septic death. Okay. Now, another thing that happens during infective endocarditis is that there is a heightened inflammatory or immune response as a result of the infective endocarditis. Okay. This inflammatory immune response mediated by antibodies can actually lodge in the glomerulus of the kidneys, leading to glomerulonephritis, which is infection of the glomerulus and the nephrons of the kidneys. Okay, so that could be also seen as a consequence of infective endocarditis. This usually happens a few weeks after. So antigen antibody complexes lodge in glomerulus, causing glomerulonephritis. Antigen antibody complexes. Okay, so virulence factors of Staphylococcus aureus and Streptococcus pyogenes. For Staphylococcus aureus, it has important adherence virulence factors, which are surface proteins and antigens that they use to attach to the host cell, They also have exoproteins like enzymes, toxins, and surface proteins that basically damage the host cell. Okay. Streptococcus pyogenes is a capsule. This is an encapsulated bacteria. Streptococcus pyogenes. Now, the composition of the capsule is a hyaluronic acid, which is a type of amino acid, and inhibits phagocytosis by white blood cells, which means it helps it to evade phagocytosis. Okay. Strep pyogenes has a protein F, which helps it to attach to host tissue cells.